Today I made a frame for this Zoanthid identification artwork with the Onefinity CNC. This was my first project since getting the Onefinity set up. Stay to the end to see how this thing turns out. Welcome back to IC Live. My name is Mark. Over a year ago, I purchased this cool Zoanthid identification artwork, and it's just been sitting in the envelope ever since. I didn't have a frame or any way of mounting it, so I figured it was time to make something. I thought this would be a good first project for the Onefinity CNC because it's small and it should be able to be done pretty fast. Also, I already have everything I need to complete it laying around the garage, so I got started. Step one was to create the frame in Fusion 360. I'm going to be cutting the frame out of 3/4 inch plywood scrap that was left over from making the CNC worktable. After completing the basic structure, I'm going to be adding a coral pattern that's going to be engraved on the front side of the frame. This part kind of sucked for several different reasons. First, I had to find or create the pattern in Adobe Illustrator. Then I had to import the pattern into Fusion 360 as an SVG file in a sketch. But Fusion 360 sucks at complex sketches, and the program slows down to a snail's pace and continuously crashes. Eventually, I was able to get the sketch the way I like it, so I moved on to generating the toolpaths. Let's get this thing cut. After the pattern cut, I stained everything with a red dye. I then take the sides so the epoxy doesn't leak off the edge. Now I'm ready to mix the 2-part epoxy and pigment. With the coral pattern done, it's time to generate the toolpaths to cut this thing out. And here's the finished piece. I think it turned out really cool. It has a pretty rough texture. I could have spent more time sanding it, but I didn't really want to do that. The epoxy on the texture, it's got a glowing and fluorescent pigment in it, so I'm curious once I get that next to a tank to see what it looks like. I actually forgot to put any mounting holes or mounting system. I think I'll just probably put something simple on the back when I get to it. Now, what I also did was I actually finished the middle piece, which I don't know if you saw me making this during it, because I was like, if I'm gonna pour all this epoxy, I'd rather see if I could make something cool. I'll probably end up mounting these things side to side or kind of facing each other in the room. This actually is not going to go on the wall just yet because I'm currently working on some tanks, and it's going to likely go behind one of the new tanks once I actually finish it. So hold tight. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you live in the next video.